Hello everyone, and welcome back to Slime Rancher 2. So, we've got ourselves a beautiful sunrise, and I think it is going to be a perfect welcome to what will probably be our last episode of Slime Rancher 2. At least for this game preview. I've been going through and I did a little bit of research. I actually found out, it's a game preview, so I should have been prepared for this, but there actually isn't a fully implemented story in the game yet. I had referenced how I thought that maybe there would be something in the volcano, since that's been rumbling a lot, and it sounds like it's about to explode or something, but I think it genuinely just comes down to that. Maybe they will make it. You have to, sacrifice a bunch of stuff to the volcano later so it doesn't explode. But as of right now, there isn't any complete content. Which, I'm totally down for, because I know it means that we're going to have to stop the adventure here right now, but it means that I will probably come back to this game someday on the channel, once there is a full release. One game that I've been planning on playing, Grounded, it's been in early access for, I want to say almost 2 years now, and it just got the full release, so I will be checking that out on the channel, because it has the full release as well. So we'll do something similar here where I will probably come back in another, I don't know if it would be a new series or something, or we would just continue this one, but off in the distance once the full game is actually released. Anyways though, I just wanted to take this episode, and we do actually have a plan for this episode. We are going to go ahead and check out, just kind of say goodbye to our slimes. Goodbye, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Everybody's starving because I've had to stockpile a lot of food. You might see I have a bunch of food in my inventory. I do have a plan for that. I will get around to showing you what I'm doing with all of this. But for the moment, let us go. And as always, we will start the episode by ringing up some old friends. Plus Bob. Alright, Victor, what do you got for us? Oh, hello! I must tell ya, I saw this item and it just screamed Beatrix. And that's how I realized I'd accidentally hit it with the sentience ray. But don't worry, everything is fine and very normal now. Anyways, I thought you should have it. Enjoy. Red Home Portal, why thank you, dude. Mochi Miles. Hey, B, I found something I was going to throw out, but then I thought, hey, B likes old junk I don't need. I bet she would just love this. You can thank me later. Ash Blooms. Hey amiga, I got you a little gift. It's not homemade and it's not pie and it's not a homemade pie, but I thought you would like it all the same. Shame about the pie though. Amber Shrubs. Thora West. Hi B, how goes the exploring? Word is you're up to your eyeballs in mysteries over there. Sure sounds exciting. Me, I'm wondering why baby stuff is so needlessly difficult. I've climbed mountains that were easier than putting together a crib with this tiny Allen wrench they give you. Anyway, Hobson and I just wanted to say thank you. I don't think we would have come to realize we wanted a kiddo without you in our lives. I always saw a bit of myself in you, and after you restored Hobson's dusty old ranch, it made us realize that not only the marks we've left on this world matter, but that it's a hoot to see a younger lot do something new with it all. So it's going to be a real treat to see what our little one ends up doing with this ranch, or wherever else their heart takes them. So thank you, B. Hobson and I are better off having had you be a part of our little part of our lives, and I wish you the very best always. Oh, but one more thing. Hobson wanted to know why you decided not to use that big old ancient device in the ruins of the Glass Desert to go on some grand adventure across the cosmos. I told him, Hobson Twilgers, a woman's decision to travel across space and time is theirs and theirs alone, but he is both stubborn and curious to a fault. It was broken? Well, that don't sound right. Hobson said he left that thing primed and ready to go before he went and walked away. Said he was leaving the door open for the next adventurous soul out there. Well, well, Beatrix LeBeau, seems you just found yourself another mystery. Good luck with that one, B. Maybe when this is all done, you should write yourself a book on it. Would make for a heck of an adventure story. And Bob. Special delivery. Have a great chickens. Rainbow lumps. Why, thank you, Bob. I appreciate it so much. I want to see... Oh, he actually is giving me the decorations. So this is gadget mode. This is how you place items around once you make them down in the refinery. I did actually make one, but it led to a visual bug. I had to quit out the game because the tooltip for how to use gadget mode just refused to go away. So I had to exit out, come back in. Problem was solved. It was easy peasy. But anyways, we've taken all of our calls. We've got all of our beautiful slimes over here. I will say in the final release, I do hope they release more slimes because, I don't know, the majority of these were in the original Slime Rancher. I'm looking at it. Pink was in it. Phosphor, Tabby. That's Angler. They weren't in the original. Rock was. Honey was. Boom was. Puddle was. Fire. Batty wasn't. Crystal. Ringtail wasn't. Flutter wasn't. Or wait. One of those is Hunter. Hunter was in. Ringtail wasn't. And Gold was. So that makes what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new slimes in the whole game. So obviously they have lots of room to expand. Hopefully they do exactly that, because I mean 5 new slimes is great, but I don't know, it's not however many this total amount is. That's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Could have been 23 new slimes in total. You know, it's just a suggestion. They don't have to listen to me. Who am I anyways to tell them what to do? It's their game. It's been a great game, I will add. I know it's just a game preview, but for essentially a demo of what is to come, it's been really fun. So we've had a little bit of a problem. So we've got our fruit and crops growing, whatever, but we have a little bit of an infestation. I was warned about this, that I should be aware that a rebellion might be imminent. They said like, beware of the chicken uprising or something, which I think is a play on the word coup, because coup, if you don't know how to spell it or say it, can sound like coop. So yeah, we've got a chicken rebellion ongoing here. We have all of our hens, stony hens, sea hens. That's how I actually farmed up these guys, but my god, is there a lot of them. Yeah, I can't even walk through them properly. I just am kicking chickens left and right. There's so many of them. I think something might not be going completely correctly, because in the original, I think you could only have 16 like chicks at a time in a coop, but as you can see, that was not the case. We have a lot of animals. So yeah, so this is kind of our farm. I did not build a whole bunch, but there wasn't really any need to. I have every single slime basically. The only slime out of all of these, outside of the golden slime obviously, that I didn't capture, I believe is the angler slime. Every other single one we have a hold of. Yeah. Oh, speaking of our puddle slimes, I wanted to check in on them actually. I know we were just over there. You might have noticed the little pool I had built for the puddle slimes. It used to be here, and that's gone now. I wanted to test out to see if the puddle slimes can actually live down in this little water source that I had found here. Are they still alive and thriving? They sure are. Well, maybe. I only see 3 of them. There were 4 originally. Oh, one of them's hiding down here. Okay, yeah, so they're doing completely okay. So there you have it. Free puddle slime area if you want to spend all of the extra money just to unlock this area. How's your puddle slimes? Hopefully in the full game they have more slimes, which gives me more of a reason to actually build more. Oh my god, my frames are just dying from all of these chickens. Okay, out on the conservatory, we will say goodbye to our final slimes. Have a good one, everybody. I don't know if we'll be back, or if this is a one-way adventure. And I've got ourselves a little route kind of planned out here. So we are going to go off to the side here. I also, thankfully, somebody in the comments explained to me, I was not aware of this, and I feel stupid for not knowing this, but the game didn't make it very aware. So I thought that this was water, because, you know, that looks like water. Well, it turns out this is actually a resource node, which I do not know why they wouldn't explain that better. So this is how you get like deep brine. I don't know why they wouldn't explain that better, considering the fact that there were actual water spouts like that in the first game. So returning players, they're going to see that, think, oh, it's water, I have to wait until I have the water vac upgrade, and never interact with that stuff, even though that these are very vital resources. So you might notice, set up a portal here. Sorry, I'm going to grab these resources. I don't know why I'm bothering with the resources. My brain just kicks in and, oh, let's collect items. So I made a portal all the way from here over to here. So that's some quick travel here. Oh, hi guys. Don't attack me, please. I'm not food. So yeah, there was actually a tabby Gordo here, which I ended up feeding, and that gave me a portal all the way over from here to here. That is so handy, considering it can be, I mean, there's that extra run all the way over here, and then this only takes you to the entrance, versus if you want to get over to this area, boom, clear shot. I'm wondering if maybe they could do something like, I don't know how they would make the arc, but like, I don't know, put us all the way over here from the main island, just in the final release, of course, just so that way people can really optimize getting around the different biomes without necessarily having to use teleporters, because not everybody wants to use those. I touched the refinery a little bit, but I didn't use it all that much. So down here there was a geyser which was covered up by a crystal largo. I fed him a bunch of veggies, popped him, and all it gave me was this geyser, which, I mean, is nice, don't get me wrong, but I found my way up here before without using that geyser, so it was a completely optional geyser. There was also a rock slime Gordo right about there with another geyser underneath it that I had popped, and I mean, it's handy and all, but I don't know, you can just get around it. So I guess if you don't feel like popping every single Gordo, there is always that option. However, I've decided to make it my personal mission after the mockery the slimes made out of me last time. I am going to hunt all of the Gordos into extinction on this world. They are going gone. So we are going to take this back to the main island, and then from here we are going to actually pop the last of the Gordos. So I've tracked down all of the Gordos on this island as well as this island. There are a handful left here. So we have a ringtail Gordo, a angler Gordo, and a flutter Gordo, and that's what all of this food is for. Hopefully, sea hens are the favorite food of the angler, and I got another YouTube comment that explained to me that actually if you feed the favorite food of a slime to a Gordo, it acts as twice the amount of feeding, and they can range from needing anywhere from 30 to 50 feeding. So 30 sea hens should be more than enough to feed the angler slime. Then we will have 60 for the ringtail, just because it doesn't have a favorite food, so we will have more than 50 just to be safe. And then I have 30 Moondew Nectar, which, by the way, this took a minute to farm, but I have 30 Moondew Nectar that should be able to feed the flutter Gordo, and then we should be all set. Alright, we will make our way on over. I'm going the wrong way. I have played this game for quite a while now, and I still don't actually know my way around this map. I don't know, it's weird. It's not a complicated map by any means, but it's just less linear than the first game, which I think is a good thing. It means there's more room for exploration. However, my little tiny reptile brain cannot wrap itself around the concept that there are multiple paths that you can take. Alright, so this was what I had actually built here. This was the one refinery item that I've built that wasn't an upgrade, and this is just one of these refinery links, so that way I can throw stuff in here. Some of the stuff I never managed to find. I did not figure out how to get this lava dust or whatever. I would assume go to the volcano, and there was probably one of those, like, water plumes, but as lava instead, and I just didn't make that connection when I was there last. But yeah, so the one item I actually took the time to build. Okay, where are we going? What would be the most efficient? We will cut our way through here. We have to get this ringtail at nighttime. He's kind of the most important just because we have a time limit for him. But it literally just became nighttime, so we will have 12 in-game hours to feed him. Also, you can just pick up tar and kind of fling them about. If you hold them for a little bit, they might bite you, but you can just throw them away. So, water tank, I mean, yeah, it's nice, but meh. I did actually take the time to buy, this is that, like, pulse thing that I was telling you about where you can push away slimes. I don't know, it gives a little push, but it uses a lot of energy, so I don't know how beneficial it would be in the long run. Maybe once there's more dangerous slimes in the game, once again assuming they add new slimes. I really hope they do. I feel it would be a wasted opportunity for the full game release to not add new slimes. Okay, so up here, about, like I said, I still don't actually know this map all that well, even though I played a fair amount. Have we read this? Accessing GG log. Ever since I came back, things have been a little fuzzy, like some of my memories stayed behind. So I come here now to clear my head. I just let the sound of the falling water drown everything out, and then in that white noise, I can sometimes think clearly again. But then all I see is it happening again. So I take a few breaths, steady myself, and get back to work. Yeah, so they had mentioned this in that research I was doing about the actual story. There's like the whisperings of a story here, but it's not complete yet. Somebody was on this island before us. Something had happened. Ooh, I could put a pink slime there. Somebody was on this island before us, and something happened. I'm gonna steal this pink plort real fast, friend. Ow. That wasn't very nice. I don't know if maybe the volcano went off and took him out, or what the case actually is with this person. I only have guesses at this point. There's no way to confirm nor deny. What do we got in here? It's... what is this place? I think I might have been here before. This looks familiar. Just from a different entrance, but maybe not. I think I very well might have been in here before. That's something, there's so many entrances to all of these little caves. I've gotten into a bunch of them without actually even activating the doorways required for them. So it's not a bad thing by any means, but it is a different take than I'm used to. Okay, I do need to hurry up. I know it's only 9, but I've kind of been mulling about, and I need to get to that ringtail. Alright, we have slime for days, specifically of the tar variety. I don't know why the tar has been on Uber Drive this entire game, but they go hard. They just spread so quickly, and suddenly you go from there's no tar in an area to, well, congrats, there's now 500 tar. What's the way I'm getting around here? I apologize for being bad at video games. I've been playing this long and still don't know. Have I read this one? I grew attached to this tree when I first discovered it. I used to sit here and tell it all about myself, but these days it's different. I see myself in it now. Two different paths struggling against the other, bound to this island unchanged by it. But unlike this tree, I hope to leave the island someday. I want to find a way home, I really do. So, like I said, we still don't know what all of that is about. Sounds like might have been someone that got... Well, someone crash landed here, that much is for certain. Okay, I need to find my way to this ringtail. Somebody crash landed here, something bad happened on the island, and now we don't know what happened to this person. It's a little bit of a darker story as compared to Hobson's. Hobson was the story that you kind of followed in the first game. His story was one of, you know, being done with the island and kind of looking onto a brighter future. It could just be the unended nature of this story, but this one sounds like it's not going quite as well for this individual. I used to start my mornings with a jog along this path. It felt so great to feel the sea breeze as I'd make my way to the hollow trees ahead. Sometimes I would even come back at the end of my day and watch the sunset, but I also think this is where I got robbed by a ringtail slime. Did you feed it 50 carrots and then got surprised when it didn't stop eating? Oh, my heart stopped for a second there because I hadn't checked on my... Oh, I hear a lucky slime. Diet meat. Yeah, let's feed it some. Awesome, so I fed it. Every like subsequent feeding you give it, it gives you more money. I don't know if I can actually feed it anymore, or if it kipped off. It looks like it might have gone away. Yet another YouTube comment taught me that I could actually feed these individuals. The gold slimes, even though it says their diet is nothing, you feed them items and you get gold plorts, and they'll eat just about anything, which, I mean, is good to know, but the game did not make that abundantly clear to me with my tiny little brain. The angler slime is down this hole, but we don't want the angler slime right now. We want the ringtail slime. Once this guy is fed, I will feel a lot more comfortable, and then from there we can... Please don't jump in front of me trying to feed... Get out of the way. Do not... Nobody steal this guy's food. Out of the way, out of the way. I do not want to have to go all the way home just because somebody decided to steal his meal. Okay, so this makes another teleporter all the way back to that island. Oh my gosh, that would have been so handy to have. Because, like, every time I've come to this island having to go all the way back up here, ugh. But now I have that. That kind of makes this irrelevant because I can come here and then I could have thrown stuff in that free refinery link. But, oh well. It's there now. And now we have a million ringtail slime. This is the most ringtail slime I've ever seen in the game that I didn't create via plorts. Okay, angler should be down here. I bet you this one is a geyser, now that I am looking at it. Perfect, yeah, so that food, since it's the favorite of the angler, oh my gosh, that is a tall geyser. Since that's the favorite food of the angler, it makes it to where it actually counts as more food. Because I fed more to the ringtail, obviously. Oh my gosh, look at all these chickens. The chickens are starting to rebel, and it's not a good time. I've lived under chicken occupation once before, and my god, they are actually very cruel taskmasters when given the chance to be. Okay, we're gonna make this jump. I believe in us. Once our energy is charged up, we are gonna make it. We just have to be very conservative with our ammo. There we go. You know what? Be free, sea hens. Oh, I just murdered that one. he was dead when I got here. Alright, Moondew Nectar. Hopefully this is enough to feed this guy. Oh yeah, it was more than enough. It only took 15. Okay, what is this hole? Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a... I originally thought that this one would be the... I assumed that there would be a portal once I discovered this one with the tabby, but I assumed this guy would be the portal. But since the ringtail is, I guess we got a little bit more story to go. What does this do? Sorry, I know I saw a note down there. I'm just seeing what all of this is. So it's just a little hidden path if you know about it, but they kept it blocked off so that way you can't sneak in early. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. You gotta love that Dark Souls level Dark Souls level design was what I was trying to say. Everything's interconnected in ways that you wouldn't expect. Alright, lots of slimes down here. Another note, and it looks like another one of these research sites, maybe? There was one at the end of the volcano over here, too. So, let's see what this one has to say. The breach is so much smaller now. It fills me with hope. I remember when I first found it, I just walked right into the labyrinth and began exploring its endless gray halls, not even understanding what was really happening. But it's not so easy this time. Whatever I do, I need to shut the door tight behind me. I can't let it all happen again after coming this far. Huh. So, I'm wondering... Starlight Strand Portal, a teleporter that hacks the ancient warp network on Rainbow Island, allowing one-way travel to Starlight Strand. Cool. So, this is my guess of what this story is what's happening in the story. I could be completely wrong, but our mysterious visitor here arrived via one of the, is there one actually in here? Yeah, I guess there is one up there. Arrived via one of these teleporters. Oh god, how do you get out of here? Arrived via one of those teleporters that was up there, the kind of crack in time, I had said, almost a crack in slime even. But they arrived via that portal, and something went very wrong when they used the portal. Hobson, said that he had activated the portal as well, but he never actually used it. That was what Thora was telling us about. So my guess is our mysterious stranger used the portal, insert terrible thing happened when the portal was used. And it caused some sort of phenomenal like activity that, I don't know if it created Rainbow Island, since they said that it didn't exist before, and all of this island kind of appeared out of nowhere. But I think something went wrong with the portal, hence this here, and our person said, okay, well, never again, nobody should use these portals, started breaking all of them. That's why the one over in the volcano area, as well as the one that B came across in Slime Rancher 1, that person broke all of the teleporters, so that way whatever happened won't happen again. That is my guess. I'm assuming that is the case. Hopefully they will build on it more in the next game, but we will find out. I don't need this Moondew Nectar anymore. This stuff, man, it's kind of a pain to get. You can only get it at nighttime, and it grows very slowly on these like bluish flowers that are around the place. So it took me a hot minute to collect all of them, just to find out that I didn't even need that many. So there's a tasty snack for some Flutter slime. There was one more thing I had wanted to check out. Okay, what is the easiest way home? I guess go back to the portal that we just unlocked. Alright. Let's not fall. Albeit falling would make me get home quicker. But we will try and do this the right way without knocking ourselves out. You go, Bee. Chase after that pink slime. Alright. We got some ferals here. That is a-okay. I'm trying to think, what area is this even? Oh, this is this little offshoot area that I never went to. Okay. I mean, I've gone to it before, but I've never come back after I went here the first time. I'm wondering then, so I've killed every single Gordo. They have been hunted into extinction as of right now, but okay, I said I have one thing left to look at. I have two things left. So where was it? It was right about here, yeah. What is this about? Because when I activate gadget mode, I can't build anything here. There's like specific spots that I can build. So is this a portal or something that's going to be in the final release? I'm trying to see. It's right here. Where would it even lead to? Maybe to like the middle of the island or something? Just so that we can get to the beginning, kind of the end of this path, and the middle easier. And do they have a plan to, we can like repair the portals maybe, and I could go from here all the way down to here really fast? I don't know what the plan is. Well, here's the map with all of the portals, in case I hadn't shown it. I think actually I did collect some maps off camera, so some of this probably looks new to you, and I'm only now acknowledging it. But yes, I did collect maps without recording everything, just because I didn't want to record every little bit. There was a lot of grinding going on as I got the resources to feed all of the Gordos into extinction. Can you imagine, like, being fed so much that you quite literally popped? That would... I know it's a thing that can happen in real life, but ugh, that's just a horrible, horrible concept. Alright, well, let's make our way on home. This is the final time we will see this for a while. The music is perfectly sad too, as we prepare ourselves for the end. Okay, I thought we might have another message. Probably from Ogden, since he's the one that's been telling us to explore. Oh, it's from Mochi, actually. Hey Bee, I have something for you to try, and to be honest, if it works, I'm going to be super creeped out. I've created a blueprint of a key, a special archive key for the drones you've been finding. If any archival data exists in them, this should be the way to access it. Drone archive key. I say should because I actually have no idea, but if those drones are from the pages of my own journals, well, this key is how I would access their archives if I ever built anything like them. I know this hardly makes sense, but I need you to try it. If it works and an archive exists, and it somehow allows you to understand what's happening on that island more than you do now, well, I'm happy to have been able to help you. I kinda owe you one still, right? I didn't say that. Just make the stupid key and don't tell me yet if it works or not. Because if it does, I really don't think I'm ready to deal with knowing that. Later, Tater, and good luck. Okay, I was not planning for this. I know that we have a drone right here, so we can test her out. Okay, I had the drones rebuild the conservatory. How do I access the archival data? There's no menu or anything popping up about it. Maybe this drone doesn't have any? I'm hoping it's not a case where they like just have not added archival data yet. I am clicking all around, nothing. I don't know, I'll try the mushroom drone, because I know that there was one actually over in the mushroom biome as well. Not the mushroom biome, whatever it was called, the dank, what's that area actually called? Okay, no, I don't need more about the conservatory. How do I even check the... Here we go. right? No, that was literally what I was just checking. That's real big brain of you, my dude. Alright, there's something I actually didn't discover, which I don't know what that would be, because I think we have every single slime except for Angler, so I'm not sure. We have all of these guys. Maybe fire slime? I don't know if I ever actually picked up a fire slime. Oops. Slimepedia, slime. Oh yeah, it's fire slime. Okay, I have every slime except for fire slime because I forgot to collect some. You have to build them a special building called an incinerator, and they live in that, and then when you burn stuff in it, that creates ash, which is what they eat. So I will show you. I forgot that I built this here. So for example, incinerator, you could build it right here. I don't know if there's actually any upgrades. Ash trough. It allows you to collect the ash of incinerated food at its base, which is eaten exclusively by fire slimes. It's gross. So here you go. So all of this ash is down here. I don't know if you specifically need to throw stuff in here to fill up the ash, or it just counts automatically. But yeah, fire slimes can live in here. But anyways, we will check this. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any archival data. So that's something to look forward to. That's probably that extra bit of story that we are waiting on currently. Anyways, though, with that, I think we're going to go ahead and call the whole series here. I am definitely up to playing some more of this as more stuff gets released. Or in addition, if you know about something that I'm just completely missing about, some part of the story, definitely let me know and maybe I'll give it another shot. Wait, there's another message. I am trying to do an outro here. What is it, Thora? You know, B, they say the best gifts come from the heart. This one came from a store, but close enough, right? More rainbow grass. Cool. All of those decorations are fantastic, but you know, I've spent a lot of time exploring this island. I know I said I was just doing the outro. Now I'm getting distracted. Oh, you have to build it. Oh, okay. Utilize Miles Tech decryption algorithms to unlock access to archived logs on research drones. Okay, so maybe we can check this out. I know I said that this was the end, but maybe there's a little bit more. I don't know yet. If anybody's interested, we can check this out. If not, maybe we can save this for the full release of the game. I don't know. But yeah, one thing I was going to say, I got like plenty of, I got power chip and all of this extra stuff. I could build the Power Core 2 finally, but I don't know. I just didn't get a lot of access to upgrades, you know? I guess maybe I have been getting access and I just wasn't aware of it, because I've been finding like tank liners and vac tanks and all this stuff, and I was not making the connection. So I don't know. If there's interest for us to come back, we can get the drone archive key and see what we find out. If not, though, we will call the series here. So I will leave it up to you all. For now, though, I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.